Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from NFL Red Zone, and you're watching the Super Fantasy Bros podcast. 1 hour of commercial-free podcasting starts now. Enjoy the show.
All right, Sean, you know what to do.
All right, we are live. Welcome back to the Super Fantasy Bros podcast. I'm here with Q, T-Gods, and Matt is back also to get things rolling, although he's having some technical difficulties, so bear with us throughout this episode with Matt at least. But we'll be back with consistent episodes starting this week, as we'll be live every Monday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, now through the NFL season. Get ready for more content, and also our episodes are going to be a bit shorter, so if you miss us while we're live, you can always catch up on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever. But with all that being said, let's get into today's episode, the first half of the NFC South breakdown with the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Bucs. Let's start with the Falcons.
Dirty Birds.
The Dirty Birds. All right, so let's start off with some questions relating to this team. At the end of May, the Falcons quietly signed Jeremy McNichols to their backfield, former running back for their head coach also. Does this make any impact at all in terms of fantasy?
Absolutely not, because he was replaced by Deontay Foreman last year. So obviously he's not that good.
Yeah, precisely. Yo, Matt, turn your sound down or something. Are you guys hearing that echo too?
I'm hearing the echo. I just wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, you can't break the fourth wall.
I wanted to make sure we had to break the fourth wall because it was driving me crazy. I'm sure it's driving everyone else crazy. Sorry. All right. Anyways, Jeremy McNichols is pretty irrelevant. Let's move on to a little bit more interesting of a topic, staying with running backs. Where are you targeting Cordell Patterson in drafts? Are you comfortable with him as an RB2 after his resurgence last year?
100% I'm comfortable.
Yeah, definitely draft him as a low-end RB2. But I don't know if he would have finished top 10 with like some of the injuries, like Dobbins, Saquon, and McCaffrey, but I think he'll be solid.
Yeah, I think he'll be pretty good.
Fourth round?
That's too high for me. I don't think he's an RB2 for me this year, as of right now.
Sixth?
Yeah. I think you can get him in the sixth.
That's a steal in the sixth. Give me him
Definitely
in the sixth.
Definitely a steal.
I just don't foresee him having the same roles he did. I don't know. I think they were just super desperate last year. I think he's going to be involved, but I think they're going to cut back on some of that work. And I don't think he's going to be as touchdown happy. They literally had nothing else.
He was a receiver in the backfield, so I don't think he's going to lose any type of that role.
Me neither.
They did add another running back, which comes into our next question. Are you nervous at all about rookie running back Tyler Allgeier cutting into any of Patterson's work?
I mean, maybe like 1%, but I think Patterson will still have more success.
Work away from Patterson. He can't do it all by himself.
He clearly can. Yes.
Nah, Mike Davis was just that bad.
Thank God Mike Davis is gone.
Well, he was terrible. I think they're going to have another competent running back there, so I don't think he's going to get as much work. That's my only fear. I'm just not as high. I think he's more of a flex for me rather than an RB2, like a confident RB2. I'd be happy with him as my flex for sure, and I think he has the upside to blow up any given week, but I just don't think he's going to be as consistent as he was last year.
I think you're wrong.
Well, we can agree to disagree.
They got rid of their
anti-Cordero.
They got rid of their wide receiver one.
They also got rid of their quarterback that dumped off the ball. Now they got Mariota.
They drafted a wide receiver one though. Well, hoping to be a wide receiver one.
He's no Russell Gage.
Cordero or Travis
We'll get into
Etienne.
Russell Gage too later.
Travis Etienne or Cordero. Etienne with James Robinson still there.
Well, James Robinson's not going to be healthy for the start of the season.
But he'll be there eventually.
I'd take Etienne.
His name.
I would not.
Yeah, I'm taking Patterson.
I got Etienne at 24. I got Patterson at 32. It's not that high on Patterson. But we'll see. It's early in the offseason. Things can change. All right, let's get into some cap or no cap for the Falcons. Let's start with Kyle Pitts. So despite his up and down rookie campaign last season, Kyle Pitts will still finish as a top 5 tight end this season with Mariota. Cap or no cap?
No cap. No cap. He was 0.2 points per game away from finishing in top 5.
If he learns how to find the end zone, then sure. But I don't know if Mariota is going to be like wheeling and dealing out there.
Yeah, I think you just have to worry about Mariota running because that's going to hurt. But I think drafting Drake London, who we'll probably talk about is going to help Kyle Pitts. Right now I have Pitts ranked as the 4th best tight end coming into the season.
Yeah, Pitts is a freak of nature. And I know it didn't show that much just because the Falcons were so bad and boring last year, but I still think he's going to be a beast. I also have him at 4, so I think he's going to be a top 5 guy. And I think you have to draft him there. Like, I think his upside is too high over some of the other guys in that area.
Where did Cordero finish last year? Do you know?
9 or 11, I think.
Not off the top.
I think it was
RB9.
RB9.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they had like 2 like top 10 players, and you guys are just hating. And they got rid of Russell Gage. You guys are still hating.
Finished
They
RB9.
added London. They added a couple other wide receivers that outside of Russell Gage last year, they really had Olamide Zaccheaus as their number 2. So
okay, I'm not scared of Brian Edwards. Not scared of Brian Edwards.
All right, let's move on from we're staying with the Falcons. Let's focus on Drake London. Cap or no cap, he's being undervalued at his current ADP of wide receiver 41, 89th overall.
No cap.
I think that's fair.
I think it's fair, so I'll say cap.
Yeah, I'm going to say cap. I think that's right where I have him too. I have him at 40. I think there's still some risk in drafting a wide receiver in this offense that is kind of an unknown. So
I feel better.
He's also not going to be the number 1 option with Pitts there too.
Yeah, if Matt Ryan was still there, I think that I'd be a little more confident.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
You swayed me.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I think I'd be a little bit more confident with Matt Ryan too. I mean, we haven't really seen Mariota the passer that often. I mean, he's shown flashes in Las Vegas where he actually looked like a really competent quarterback, but I'm still nervous about him getting full reins. And even if he struggles, they're going to bring in a rookie that they're just going to have throw the ball around, and we have no idea what that's going to look like either. So
yeah,
just a lot of question marks around that position. So that makes me a little bit nervous.
They need to bring back Julio.
They could.
They need him.
I mean, he's still out there.
Yeah.
Chilling on waivers.
Maybe. Or we'll go to Indy, but with Matt Ryan.
I think Indy makes a lot of sense, but we'll see. Cap or no cap, Brian Edwards will quietly be a decent flex play this season.
Cap.
I agree. I'm going to say cap too. Didn't know if we had any Brian Edwards stands here. I know a couple of our friends definitely are. Bart, Dave, big Brian Edwards.
I don't even have him ranked in my top 40.
Yeah, I don't think he's in my top 40 either. I don't think he's in my top 60. Yeah.
He had his shot last year when what's his name did his incident, but he didn't even excel anymore. So that's all I needed to see.
Yeah, I got him at 83. I'm not targeting him.
Good, leave him there. Leave him.
Not even worth mentioning that.
Yeah, not even targeting him in any dress whatsoever. Last
maybe
cap
in
or
the
no
32
cap.
team league.
Yeah, maybe in that league, I think he'd be a solid flex for sure.
By unfrozen.
Kind of.
Sometimes you're in and out.
Yeah, I mean, we hear your voice. It's just your video goes in and out. Last cap or no cap here for the Falcons. Marcus Mariota should be undrafted in every fantasy league. Cap.
No
cap.
cap.
No cap.
No cap.
I'll take him as my backup.
I would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 guys over him. Not much of a hot take. Wentz, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Tua, and Daniel Jones. I would take all over him.
The only one I wouldn't take over him would be Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones can run, so I'll give and sometimes throw to the right team.
I'd take a lot of guys over him though. I'm at 26, so
no, it's not even hot then.
Yeah, I'm not targeting him in any drafts, unless it's a deeper league or a super flex league. He's an interesting guy that might have upside, but still nervous. If he struggles at all, they're going to be knocking on the door to bring in their rookie quarterback. So
yeah.
All right, let's do some bold takes. Favorite targets for the Falcons. Q, start us off. What do you got?
So I'm a big Cordell Patterson guy, me and T guys, but I think that Cordell finishes top 15 running back again this second season in a row. He had a pivotal part in the offense last year, and not much has changed besides the quarterback. But I think even with the new rookie running back, he'll play a huge role. So yeah.
All right. I know. Big Patterson stand here. Helped you a lot last year. Matt, I think you're on the opposite side here. What do you got?
Yep, I'm going to have to strongly disagree with Q's take there and say Cordero finishes outside of the top 30 running backs.
Outrageous.
It's
I
really
respect it.
I mean, they added new weapons. I think Mariota is going to take some running opportunities away from Cordero Patterson. Like we mentioned, they got the new rookie running back, rookie receiver. And I just don't see Cordero having like that big RB1 role like he did last year. I mean, he's definitely going to get his, but I don't think he's going to come anywhere close to what he did last year.
But no one finishes outside the top 30 and still gets there. So he has to finish inside the top 30.
Maybe
like 27.
maybe in standard, I could see where you're coming from. PPR, there's no shot unless he gets hurt. He's finishing outside the top 30. No shot. I'd bet you however much you want. He does not finish outside the top 30.
We shall see. T-Gods, what do you got for us?
So my favorite wide receiver, he's not allowed to play this year.
Gambling man,
Calvin Ridley. Then they get rid of Russell Gage, who I also loved. So it's only right that I root for Drake London. I think that he goes for 100 receptions, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns.
Ooh.
Why not? Why
busy
not?
Rookie year.
What? Okay. So last year, through his 8 college games last year, 11 receptions per game, 135.5 yards per game, and 7 touchdowns. Like, he's clearly good. Russell Gage was so like mid last year. He's so like forgettable. He still
He was also banged up too, yeah.
Just under 800 yards. Like, and the Falcons are going to be losing every game. They're going to be throwing. I feel like this is just a team where like you just see what works. You just whatever you.
Yeah, those are big numbers. That's like wide receiver 1 numbers there. So I like the bold take. I like the boldness.
Thank you, Drake London.
It's actually you're basically predicting him to be Jalen Waddle from last year with 4 more touchdowns. So
why not?
That's not too off though, because Jalen Waddle did it with Tua. I think Mariota isn't too bad, but
yeah, should be interesting. I'm definitely draft targeting him. Like, I'm not staying away from him. I think there's just some risk there. But here's my bold take. I'm going to say Marcus Mariota struggles in the first half of the season. Desmond Ridder takes over halfway through the season, and Desmond Ridder also is a top 15 quarterback on a points per game basis.
Yeah, that's fucking hot.
Their defense is going to be bad. Desmond Ridder's just going to be given full reign on this offense, and he's just going to throw it up to Pitts, throw it up to London, dump it off to Patterson. He's just going to do whatever he can to try and make a name for himself right off the bat. So I think Mariota's going to struggle a bit early on. Falcons are going to be down. Fan base is going to be like, start the rookie. We drafted this guy. Let's see what we got.
They also just signed Mariota, so they might give him a little bit
Mariota
of space.
through 8 games, and he wins you 2 games and throws 5 touchdowns. What are you going to do? You know, he'll throw more than 5 touchdowns, but you get the point.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah, I could see it happening. Could definitely see it happening. All right, let's move on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay,
let's start with some of the pressing questions here. The Bucs let AB walk for obvious reasons. Pretty obvious. And to appease Tom Brady, they brought in Russell Gage. What value do you foresee him having in this offense?
Flex.
Yeah.
Flex. Okay. So
Evans there?
Yeah, I think
Godwin's out.
Yeah, Godwin's probably not going to start the start of the season. They're being very vague about his timeline. They just keep saying there is no timeline. They're just going to let him work. So I definitely think Russell Gage could be a flex, in my opinion.
Through AB's 7 games, he was averaging 6 receptions a game. You think he could do that?
I think it'll be somewhat similar to AB's role. Obviously not like AB production because AB's AB, but I think he'll have that, like where you expect to be a big Mike Evans or Godwin game or Gronk, whoever, and ends up being Russell Gage.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be super consistent, but I do think he's going to have some big games, and I think he's going to be involved in some fashion every single game. I think Brady came out today and said Russell Gage has to have a big year this season. So he's already finding a good connection with Gage.
Or he's just saying that because he probably brought him in. He's going to look bad if Gage is ass.
Well, yeah, that too. But I don't think he's too worried about like Russell Gage like name on his reputation. Like, come on. So yeah, I think Gage is definitely a flex play. I got him in like the 40s in my wide receiver range, kind of around that. Ayuk, Gallup, Jarvis Landry, Christian Kirk, like that range.
Mm-mm.
But I think he's got more upside. A little bit higher for T-Gods. I respect it. All right, let's move on to the next question here. There have been a handful of reports about Leonard Fournette's weight. Does this concern you at all about his current ADP of RB13, 24th overall?
He could lose that easily before this starts. It was the off season. He was partying a little bit. He's out in Tampa all off season. What do you expect?
Yeah, I think he'll still be a top 15 running back with Brady getting older.
Yeah, I would agree. I think there's too much upside to pass on him, especially Ronald Jones is gone.
Thank God.
It's pretty much his backfield.
Non-existent last year anyway.
Yeah, for a little bit in the beginning of the season, we were still kind of, is Ronald Jones going to get some of that work back? But obviously not. Became the Fournette show last year. I don't know where he finished, but I think he was top 10 last year, right?
He was 6.
Where's Dave at? He would know.
6. Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, Lenny Fournette. No, he was 6th. Oh my God. Yeah, he was good. Definitely comfortable taking him where he's being taken right now. I think it's a pretty good spot for him. Do you have any concern about third round running back Rachaad White? Do you think he could take over the Ronald Jones role in this offense and maybe get back to that more of a split backfield? Or what do you think there?
Where's Keyshawn Vaughn's respect?
Oh my God, stop.
Keyshawn Vaughn now. Long gone. I mean, he's still on the team. He still could be involved. And Gio Bernard, but
oh my God, Gio was more valuable than Ronald Jones last year.
Yeah, for like a game or two.
The mustache.
Yeah, but Gio can never stay healthy. Rachaad White, what do you guys think?
No, I'm not worried about him.
If Ronald Jones wasn't a factor last year, I don't see how a rookie can come in and really compete with Fournette for that much of a snap share.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna, like, Fournette's age might get to him a little bit this year as he continues to get older. I think Rachaad White will carve out a role, but I don't think it's going to hurt Fournette's value. I think they're just going to live side by side. White might just get some of those like late carries in the game and whatnot, garbage time. Might find the end zone and piss off some Fournette owners here or there, but I don't think he's going to do anything crazy. I'll get into more of that in a minute. But let's do some cap or no cap. First one here. Time catches up with Tom Brady a bit this season, and he finishes outside the top 10 quarterbacks. Cap or no cap?
No cap. Finished quarterback 3 last year, and he has the same exact team minus like Gronk, I guess, and like an offensive lineman moving, but I don't see him finishing outside the top 10.
There's no shot.
Yeah, so it's cap then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was a little confused, Q. I thought you were about to talk some crap on Brady there.
Never.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say absolute cap. Tom Brady's fine.
He's probably going to be a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah. Even at this age, it's insane, but whatever. Age is just a number. Tom Brady's different.
And it's like Watson, if Deshaun Watson doesn't play, it just makes it easier for him to get inside 10.
Yeah. Which it's looking like that's not going to happen. With Chris Godwin possibly missing a couple weeks early in the season, Mike Evans needs to be drafted as a top 12 wide receiver. His current ADP is wide receiver 11, 30th overall. Is this cap or no cap?
No cap.
No cap.
Easiest no cap.
Easy, like top 8 receiver.
Yeah. I have him at 11 right now.
Being drafted probably within like top 15.
I got him at 10. I think 10 is a good spot for him. I think he could easily be top 5. We've obviously seen it in the past. We've seen him show it every single year. He already has a good connection with Brady. You just need him to fully stay healthy throughout the whole season, and he'll be perfectly fine.
I feel like it now, like this week, it's just specifically on like social media, I've seen people show love for Mike Evans just now. Like they just realize how consistent he's been, even though like there's those games where it's like the 2 catches, 2 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like he ends up somehow with over 1,000 yards every year.
Yeah. Yeah. He's been probably the most consistent wide receiver over the last decade, like nonstop 1,000-yard seasons.
Extremely
no matter who the
low
quarterback
key.
is, with Jameis Winston,
Jeez.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, whoever's throwing the ball to him, he's catching it. So Mike Evans, definitely a lock. Last one here for cap or no cap. If Rob Gronkowski does not return to the Bucs, Cameron Brate becomes an instant top 10 tight end. Cap or no cap?
Cap.
Yeah, that's
Cap.
But if Gronk does return, Gronk's the top 10 tight end.
No cap.
No cap. Yeah.
I want to say cap, but I can't anymore.
You
Gronk
literally
just
can't.
continues to.
And OJ Howard's gone, so
Yeah.
it's just him and Cameron Brate.
Yeah. There's no work being taken away. AB's gone. He would easily be the third option when Godwin comes back, probably the second option with Godwin out. So, yeah, Gronk would be top 10. Cameron Brate, not top 10. But I do think he would be a sneaky, like, bench tight end or, like, bye-week fill-in if Gronk is not out. Someone to keep an eye on. You could easily have a couple good games.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some bold takes, favorite targets, interesting stats, whatever you got for the Bucs. Q, start us off.
Not a fantasy bold take, but Brady breaks his single season record, which he broke last year for completions in a season, which was 472. So, like I said, he has the same team, and I don't really see much for him to take a big leap down. So, I think he'll break that record.
Yeah.
In 2 games last year, like the first 2 weeks of the season, he had 89 fantasy points. That just sounds like a lot.
Yeah, that was nuts. I think your take last year was that he was going to have like the best game ever, like week 1.
Yeah, and then T-God said he would have the most touchdowns, which was, I feel like it wasn't far off.
Yeah. Brady has been nuts and he still continues to break records. So I would not be shocked at all. All right, T-Gods, what do you got for us?
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Russell Gage all finish inside the top 25. It's really not that crazy. Like you got, like, if AB played all year last year, you couldn't see him finishing inside the top 25
Easily.
And Russell Gage just signed a 3-year, $30 million contract. Like he's gonna be doing stuff. And like Tom Brady still isn't taking a step back. Like
it's really Gage that needs to hit that 25 threshold.
And
yeah, you're not worried about Godwin. Well, I guess you would be just because of injury concerns.
Especially if Gronk doesn't play. If Gronk doesn't play, this should be like automatic.
Yeah, that'd be a lock, pretty much. I would agree with that. They just spread the love in that offense. Like Evans and Godwin are going to be the major concerns for defenses. It's going to leave Gage more open anyways. So makes sense. I like it. Matt, what do you got?
I'm going to stick with my RBs, and I'm going to say Leonard Fournette finishes top 10 once again this year. Like I said earlier, he finished number 6 last year, and he didn't even play the last 3 games of the season. And I'm not really worried about whatever weight he put on. He's easily going to lose that by the start of the season. And like Sean mentioned earlier, Tom Brady is getting up there in age. Maybe they try and take his workload a little bit back. And I'm not really worried about a rookie coming in and taking too many touches away from Fournette. So I think that backfield is his. He's going to be fed like a workhorse, and he could easily finish top 10 again this year.
I think Saquon Barkley finishes above him.
Oh, my God. Please, I'll put 50 right now.
I'm not going to put 50. I'm not too invested into that, but I think he finishes above him.
Ape in the chat here just said Lenny's easy top 6.
Yeah, of course.
He's backing you up, Matt.
All right.
I don't know about top 6. He's pushing it a little bit, but I do think he could easily be top 10. I'll finish this off here. Mine's not really bold, but I do think Rachaad White is a very talented running back, and I think he carves out a role in this backfield. I don't think he's going to be, like I said earlier, taking like points away from Fournette where it's going to be a problem, but I do think he finishes as a top 40 running back this season. Fournette always gets banged up, misses a couple games. White's going to be a very valuable handcuff and one that I'm going to be targeting if I'm drafting Fournette in any league. And even if not, he's probably one of the top 5 or 6 handcuffs in the league. So he's going to be somebody I'm looking at. Obviously want to see how he plays throughout the preseason and progresses, but in college, he was super talented. I think he could easily carve out a decent role in this offense, especially when Fournette gets to 20 carries or whatever, and like he's pushing his limit.
He's
White's
a good
gonna be
receiving
involved.
back too.
Yeah.
Is he your new Javonte Williams?
No, not even close. We'll talk about some rookie running backs later that I like a lot, but Rachaad White I do like, but I don't think he's going to be like someone that you really need to draft, like focus like, he's going to be an RB2, but very solid handcuff that is going to make a name for himself. Top 40 running back this season. Mark it in stone.
Jesus. Maybe like a pebble.
All right, Q. Let's do some trivia. What do you got
more
for
structured
us?
trivia now because we have a timer, so we're not going to go over 20 minutes for one question. So as long as you guys all have your stuff ready, chat, feel more than welcome to join in. There's a 2-minute timer for each question. Well, unless I think that there's reason for more than 2 minutes, maybe like 2:30. But all right, first question here. I tried to make them related to this division, but I didn't really do that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
First question. Who are the only 3 quarterbacks who have started all of their team's games
The last 3 years. So these quarterbacks have started every game for their team the last 3 years.
Not missing one single game.
Not one game. And the timer starts now.
And that's the same team, or could they start for different teams?
One started for 2 teams, but still started every game.
Okay. That was a good clarifying point.
Will the chat edit?
Oh shit. Damn, this is hard.
I have 2, but I'm not fully confident in either of them.
Sam, the question was, who are the only 3 quarterbacks who have started all of their team's games the last 3 years? And one of the quarterbacks played for 2 teams, but still played every game in that 3-year span.
Why can't I think of any quarterbacks? Like, everyone is escaping my brain right now.
All right. I have my 3, but I feel like I fucked up on the one.
There's 1 minute remaining.
Okay, 1 minute. One
All
minute.
right,
1 minute.
I got my 3.
Hold on, I still need one more. I'm blanking so hard.
Now Sean's the one that folds when there's actually some time.
I'm folding under the pressure.
Doesn't mean me and Matt's are right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm honestly thinking about changing one of my answers to like some any bowl.
Yeah, well, you got 36 seconds.
You know, I'm just rocking with what I got. What are you gonna do? Kill me if I'm wrong?
Yes.
Dude, I'm struggling so hard to get this last bull. I'm just thinking of putting a hole in everybody I'm thinking of.
Schultz said Brady, Baker, Tanny.
I was going to say
Brady, Jones, Tanny. That's a trap. All right, 10 seconds.
that's just wrong, but I'm writing it anyways.
3,
right.
2, 1.
I'm ready.
Who are they? Oh, wake up.
PTSD. They
What do you got?
are
Tom Brady,
Got that one.
Josh Allen
Nope.
Yeah.
Did not get that one.
and
Derek Carr.
Nope.
Oh!
I had Tom Brady and Josh Allen, and then I put Matt Ryan.
I put Matt Ryan too.
I had Matt Ryan.
Wow. We thought he
Wait,
was
Sean, how
Iron
many
Man.
did you get?
I got 1. I put
Me too.
Baker also.
Oh yeah, I should have specified for that. But
all right, this next question I'll give you 230 for.
what are this one's the question I waited for Matt to be on the pod for, because I know it's going to screw him over. Who are the only 2 divisions? So it's one in the NFC, one in the AFC. Who were the only 2 divisions that did not get a new head coach in their division?
I
There's
have
only
okay.
two.
All right,
There's
so
only
2 divisions that did not get a new head coach this year.
This year.
Okay.
All their coaches are the same from last year.
Okay.
I'm
One's-
fucking guessing.
One division's in the AFC and one is in the NFC. I forgot
Okay.
to set the timer. So you got an extra 10 seconds.
I have my answers because I'm guessing.
It's got to be this one.
literally guessing.
It's not that hard, I promise.
It
It's
is
not
though.
if you think about it. I got 1. I'm like 95% sure for 1.
Either the
Chat's interacting.
All right. I got my 2.
Hurry up, make your pick.
You all have the 2?
Quick, make your
I'll
pick.
just, I'll just stop in there.
Yeah, we all have 2, so you can stop the
All right,
timer.
all right. So in the AFC, it is the AFC North. So
Let's
that's
go.
that's the Bengals, that division. And then in the NFC, it's the NFC West.
Let's go.
God damn it.
Come on.
You got
Matt.
both,
Anyway.
Sean?
Yeah, I got both.
You guys didn't get either?
I got
No,
one.
no.
Oh, there you go. Which one? The AFC?
Yeah.
Which one you get, Matt? None?
None.
What'd you write?
What'd you write?
Brian Dable, Dave.
I said AFC South and NFC East.
The South? That's the Jaguars.
I almost
I got
thought it was
WP.
NFC East, but I did forget the
I
Giants.
think I'm supposed to know that.
All right. This one I'll give another 230 for. Don't think too hard.
All right.
What do these players
have in common? What did they have in common last year? So the players are Jerry Jeudy, Kenny Galladay, Cole Kmet, Miles Sanders, and Kadarius Toney. What did they all have in common last season?
What?
You're thinking too hard.
I think I got it. Say them again.
Jerry Jeudy,
Yep.
Kenny Galladay,
Yep.
Cole Kmet, Miles Sanders, and Kadarius Toney.
I got it. I think I got it.
Domestic violence charges.
Stop. What'd you say, Matt?
If this is wrong, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm taking a no.
You
I
don't
don't
need to
know.
guess.
I do
feel
need,
like I'm like sort of right, but I feel like I'm wrong.
Yeah, I could be wrong too. It could be like, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
But it could be slightly different than what I wrote.
I feel like we're on the same page, man.
You all have an answer? Oh, no.
Yeah, T-God's is thanking. He's got the timer.
Yeah, you're
No
good.
rush.
like I have something written down, but I feel like it's so stupid. Like I really don't think it's right.
There's no stupid answers.
Oh my god,
What?
no, it can't be. Never mind.
All right, whatever. Lock it in.
All right, lock it in.
None of them had a touchdown last season.
Got that. Let's go.
All right. Because I was like, there's no way that this is right.
Kissy.
The chat, 100%.
This is fucking gay.
What'd you
Hey,
write, Matt?
can't say that now.
Whoa.
That's canceled. It's Pride Month. Oh, and you can't hear him.
Literally-
What's he saying?
Where are we at? What time? I can give one more quick one.
Matt, what did you say? All right, Matt's gone.
He doesn't deserve to be heard.
They all had a catch.
I mean, I guess that could have been right.
They-
Too. That's not right though.
Matt's doing symbolism for people listening to the audio. They're so confused.
That was way too. No.
All right, go ahead. You want to do one more? Let's do one more. Quick
I think-
one.
Do you think Matt
Quick.
could-
Quick hitter.
I can hear you.
All right, we can hear Matt.
So this quarterback had 14 fumbles last year. Who was it?
Oh my
14 fumbles?
goodness.
14 fumbles.
That's got to be Mr. Butterfingers himself.
Carson Wentz.
Why'd you say that? That's what I wrote. Am I
Oh
wrong?
no, I'm just reading the chat.
Oh.
Carson Wentz, Heineke,
Hashtag cancel Matt.
Matt's been getting dragged this podcast in the chat.
They do it every time. It doesn't surprise me. They all just hate me because they ain't me.
Well, they were mad because of your microphone.
Baker.
You all have an answer?
No.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alvin.
I thought Q was just like
Oh, no,
saying
I'm
like a
reading.
dumb answer.
I got one.
And I was like,
I got
"Bro,
one.
wrote that. Better be right.
All
Matt,
right.
you got one or no?
Yeah, I have one.
All right, bet we're good.
Sorry,
Lock it in.
T-Gods. It was
Dak Prescott.
Oh wow, I would have never said that. I said Carson Wentz.
He's got baby hands.
That's fine. I still won the chip with him in 2 leagues.
True. That's true. Gotta respect it.
Man. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I got 4 points total. I think
I got
Brady, both divisions, 0 touchdowns.
Thursday, all division questions.
Please don't.
The Matt special.
The Matt
I'm gonna
special.
be studying for the next 2 days. I'm gonna have index cards.
All right. Well, that's a wrap for the first half of the NFC South podcast. We will be back on Thursday, 6 o'clock, same time. Be here. If you're here with us now on Twitch, make sure you're following us. Thursday, we'll be doing the Panthers and the Saints.
Rawr, rawr.
That was anything, Q. All right. Also, if you are here, throw us a sub on YouTube, and we're also on all social medias, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Just look up Super Fantasy Bros. You'll find us somewhere on there. We will see you guys Thursday. Peace.